People waste so much fucking time at these 9 to 5s. It's so fucking ridiculous. This nigga's getting up fucking 6 in the fucking morning. I'm looking out my fucking window, right? And this nigga's getting up at 6 in the fucking morning, going to this shit every fucking day. And I'm thinking like, this nigga's like in his late 30s and shit. And I'm thinking like, okay, why are you doing this? And if I go up and ask him, he's gonna tell me he's doing this so he can be able to do certain things. But if you look at his whole fucking life, at least from my perspective, all he's doing is waking up and going to work day after day, year after fucking year. Because when I was here a couple years ago, when I came and visit, this nigga was doing the same fucking thing. So what time did you have to do anything that you say that you're good at, that you working this bullshit job is providing you to do? Like, it baffles me. And like, I see it in people, like they do the same shit. Because they're not looking at day after day, year after year. They're just looking at the now moment. When I'm observing, I'm looking at day after day, year after year. And the last 2-3 years is all I'm looking. And when I see these people, the last 2-3 years, they've been working that shit, waking up every morning, doing the same shit. So whatever they say, they can't get back those 2-3 years. Whatever they say, they're not doing something right now that's going to be able to change where they're at, so they don't have to relive those 2-3. So I'm looking at that, and that's all I'm seeing. So the conclusion this brings me to is people are just wasting their fucking life, and they don't understand that they're wasting their fucking life. And they're only going to understand once they get to a certain age, because when you're like in your 20s and your late teens and shit, you think you have a lot of time. And you do have a lot of time, but the thing is with that, you can waste 5 years saying I have a lot of time, and then after 5 years, you look back and 5 years is gone. That's a chunk of time. So like, you spend a lot of time saying, because that time, like you say, oh, I have a lot of time, I'm young. And then 6 months later, 3 months later, you say that. But in those 3 months, you could have got yourself up and successful. You could do a lot in 3 months. You see what I'm saying? So like, that's what it is. And so you waste like from the age 20 to 23 doing nothing because you said within those years, I have enough time. So people wait, so they work at these jobs like a dumbass, wasting time, not understanding how like valuable it is, because you can't get it back. And then most people aren't even breatharian and take care of their body and stretch. So when they get old, they're gonna have old people disease. So old people disease is when you don't do yoga, stretch, and be breatharian. And when you don't do that, then you get old people disease, and that's what you guys see in the hospitals, and they give everybody medication. That's why 99% of old people are medication, because they work their bodies off and drain all that fucking energy. And now, once they get old, the government don't give a fuck about them, because you can't work for their system. So they want to kill you to fuck off. They want to say you have some fake thing, whatever, and then make rules and laws and shit. So you see what I'm saying? Like, it's all like a process. They use you until they can't use you no more. Then they fucking disregard you and get you the fuck up out of here, try to depopulate you. This is why they don't want to give you advice on how to take care of your health and body, because they don't want a lot of people living that long. Not only because it's a lot of energy that they have to fucking get in taking care of the people, which they don't want to fucking take care of. It's the programming, because in order to have their programming running, they have to have young people. The young people is going to eat the programming more than the old people. You can't teach old dogs new tricks. So all this transgender faggot programming, that's for the younger people to think is normal. They already know the old people don't realize that. But if they keep pushing that shit and people don't get on the kids, their own children, to teach them that shit, they're going to think that shit's normal. So like, they got to kill off the old people. So it all goes into the fucking agenda. So like, just like, if you're working these 9 to 5s, like, you need to make sure you can get the fuck up out of it, because they're gonna be shutting the shit down real soon. Like, it's gonna be gradual. It's not gonna be overnight. It's gonna be a gradual process. Anything that you see of the destruction of the system is gonna be a gradual process that takes time. Just like when you build muscle, it takes time, and over years you see growth, and you don't see it every day, but it's over time. That's the same with the destruction of the system. It's happening right now. It's gonna be a slow process. So when they remove these and get AIs, that's not going to come instantly. They're going to mix AI with working people, and then slowly they're going to phase people out. It's going to be a slow process, but inevitably it is going to get there. So understand that. And I'm going to end this video right now, and like, get the fuck out of these 9 to 5s, because you're wasting your fucking time. And like, you don't understand, because you're in your early 30s or 30s or 20s, and like, you think you'll have all these years, but then each year that you keep saying that, you could have done something. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end this video. Like, this shit is crazy.